Hello folks, and welcome back to our Pixel Bandits reviews. Today we're looking at the roguelike action RPG from Dontnod Entertainment and Focus Home Interactive, Vampyr. Vampyr is a third-person adventure which has a great premise, though a slightly flawed execution, though not enough to stop it being worth a pickup if you find it at the right price. You enter the title as newly turned vampire Dr. Jonathan Reed, and your mission in this Victorian-era city is to find a cure to save not yourself, but the citizens around you who are falling victim to a virulent and deadly flu. You will also need to use these citizens, however, to feed and fight your way through areas right from the outset. It's a shame there's no option to really delve into the shadows with stealth gameplay, as the combat, which is a large focus in the title, feels very loose and could have done with more polish. While there are different powers to unlock and improve, it could have been a better move to look at avoiding enemies where possible rather than forcing you into confrontation. Vampyr is rated by Peggy at 18, and there are a few bits and pieces to watch out for. Violence is fairly frequent in the title, and as well as the usual combat, you'll also be feeding off victims as well as viewing some quite grisly situations. Language isn't massively frequent in the title, however there are some big hitters littered throughout. Fear and sex are remarkably absent from this vampire action RPG, and you'll only find some slightly suggestive themes and hardly any tension, which is quite a shame as you make your way through the city streets. And so with that in mind, how does the game stack up overall? Graphics 6. Sadly, the visuals in the title fell quite short for us, and we'd have liked to have seen a lot more time be spent on them, with some camera issues present and a general last-gen feel, especially during the cutscenes. Story 10. For us, the story within the title is great. There is a lot to find out about your own path and the lives of the NPCs that you'll meet along the way, which really does add to your time in-game. Sound 8. Again, quite a strong showing, and the sound effects and music are well chosen and well implemented. The voice acting isn't the strongest we've ever seen, but it's definitely passable. Replayability 6. There are bits and pieces to collect along your way, as well as notes and information to be found regarding the characters and story. Possibly not enough to drag us back into the title after a playthrough, but definitely a little something there for avid completionists. Satisfaction 6. Overall, we sadly felt a little let down by the visuals and especially combat within Vampyr. While it's not a bad title overall and does contain some great features, we'd say probably to wait a little while and pick it up when it drops in price if you're a fan of the era and mythos. That's all from us today. Don't forget to check out the full extended review as well as more gaming news, opinion and humour at pixelbandits.org, or subscribe here to keep up with just about everything.